Hello guys, I'm Jay and welcome to Trinity. So Mythical Island expansion pack has been released for 2 days, I think, and yes, we are testing out tons of deck, and currently we are updating the easiest one, and yes, is our current tier 1 Mewtwo EX. Well, this actually is quite simple. You just need to slap
us
in Mew into the deck. Okay, at least there are still few items that you need to put in, but still this actually is making Mewtwo deck even more consistent and then more insane. Okay, so let's dive into the deck explanations on how you're going to build this deck before we enter the battle review, and hope you guys stay tuned with me. So let's go. Okay, so let's see. So basically, the Mewtwo deck, you will still be relying on Gardevoir. Gardevoir still is the very important core cards. Okay, it won't change and you will still need to stick to it. Okay, and still, there are people are playing with 2 Mew. So basically, I still feel that maybe Mew you will be needing 1 only. Why? Because that basically that you will most probably will have Mewtwo at your active spot, and then the below is 1 Gardevoir, maybe another Mewtwo, then a Mew. You less likely will be using 2 Mew, very less. Okay, most probably your Mew will be at your bench side and then waiting to snipe to hit your opponents when you have the chance. Okay, when they bring out the big guns, then that is where you bring out your Mew to hit it. Usually your Mew won't be at the active spot. It will be unless you break. Okay, most probably the one at the active spot will be your Mewtwo instead of Mew, and your Mew will be at your bench charging out, waiting to slap your opponent's finisher. So there are people are playing with 2, but I still feel that if you only got 1, it's more than enough. If you go for 2, it's not bad. Then you will need to reduce some of the item cards. Okay, so let's look through. So X speed, I've been reducing it to 1, and then Pokeball you will still need it. Okay, so now the most important thing over here will be this new card, the Mythical Slap. Okay, so the effect is what? Look at the top of your deck. If it is a psychic Pokemon, add it to the head. If not, put at the bottom of the deck. So basically, what is the sequence of you are using this thing? So first, if you got the Mystical Slap, then you will be using it first. Okay, and then maybe after that you only use your Pokeball, and then Professor Research will be the last. Okay, so this will be the sequence. So basically you will just need to take out the first card first. If it is a psychic, then it's good, extra 1 free draw, and then after that you only use a Pokeball to search for your basic. After that, only use your Professor Research to draw for 1 card. So with this, you might end up with 4 draw instead of 3. Okay, because that the Mystical Slap provide you extra chance to draw a psychic Pokemon. That's the reason why that now Mewtwo become much more consistent, is thanks to this Mythical Slap. Okay, so this is a must to confirm. You need to play it. Okay, so the Pot of Greed, Professor Research is still a must. Okay, cannot escape this. You will need 2 as well. So currently Leaf. Okay, Leaf I've been playing with 2 because that why most of the Mewtwo cards, okay, the Pokemon they are using are high retreat cost. As you can see, Gardevoir has 2 retreat costs, Mewtwo has 2 retreat costs aside from Mew. So basically that Leaf is a very good thing for you to use 1 for 2. So 1 cards for 2 retreat costs. Okay, so you need to time your timing properly when to use, because sometimes that maybe you already need to use the Professor Research, then you no choice, you cannot use Leaf, then you will end up using the X speed. Okay, some people are still keeping 2 X speed, but it totally depends on what card you need to sacrifice, because that you are playing with 20 cards on it, so you need to maybe sacrifice Sabrina or something. So Leaf I still playing with 2, and then yes, Sabrina I keep it with 1. Okay, so usually last time we are playing with 2, but with the current add-on new decks, new cards coming in, so no choice, we need to sacrifice Sabrina. And why with the Budding Expediter? Okay, why? Budding Expediter is literally Koga, okay? Because Koga, you can retreat your Weezing, your Arbok, I think, okay, from an active zone back to the hand. So it basically means that your Pokemon will back to full HP. So if somehow your Mew need to be on active, already be hit quite badly, so Budding Expediter will be the thing to heal your Mew. So basically Mew is a basic Pokemon only, okay? So you will just need to take it back to the hand and then summon it back onto the field again, and with that your Mew EX is back to 130 HP. So that's the reason why that there are people, if you're playing with 2, high chance they won't be playing Budding Expediter. So if you're playing with 1, then you can use your Budding Expediter. Then the downside of it is that you need to reattach 3 more energy, but it saves you from being KO and giving opponents 2 points. Okay, so basically this is how the deck set up, and then you can still play with other cards as well. So there are a lot of good psychic cards currently. So from here I am more resolved on this build. Some they are playing with Sigilyph. Why? Your Sigilyph can be start up as store. 1 energy hit them, you may draw 1 card. So this one end up making your deck more consistent. Okay, more draw power. The more the better, actually you're able to draw the cards you need, then you're able to perform more combo, and you can perform an early finishing. Okay, so Sigilyph, some people are playing with it, so I actually quite recommend if we are to play Sigilyph. Okay, so other cards I don't really see that there is a way to put in. Okay, so you might force yourself put in Sigilyph. I think that it is still a very good idea. Okay, so maybe you just need to take out Sabrina, then you go for the Sigilyph. 80 HP, 10, draw 1 is basically even better than the Meowth. Okay, so this is basically the idea, the concept of building the new Mewtwo Mew deck. So let's hop into the battle and let you see that how to play with this deck. Oh, let's go. Okay, so let's start with the review. So basically you will need to always put the idea, the concept that Mew is not your main finisher. It is something that hit behind the bench and wait your opponent finisher and you finish it. Okay, so try not to make your Mew to be on the first unless you grip like this. Okay, so basically that this is the whole concept, the whole idea that how this deck works. Okay, so Mew will forever waiting at the bench, and when your opponent bring out the big guns, then you will just use your Mew EX to slap it and send it back to the graveyard or something. Okay, so now you can see the opponent start out with a very good hand compared with mine. Okay, so now, okay, my turn. So now draw, I get a Mewtwo EX over here. Okay, so okay, here Pokeball. Okay, I get a Mewtwo EX. Okay, so with that I go with the Professor Research. So somehow that this is quite different from what I said. So after that actually is you should be using the slap first. Okay, so now taking, yes, and I got the Gardevoir. So with that I just lack of a route to kickstart the Gardevoir combo. So this is basically to speed up the whole progress where you can draw 4 cards you can see. Okay, if your mythical slap effects can, then you will able to draw 4 cards. And now hit it with the 20, but still I will get hit by Farfetch later on. So now let's see what he's going to do. Yes, I'm safe, so he attached the energy to the Mewtwo at the back. Okay, so now I got the leaves, and then now what? Okay, most probably for now the current situation is best is to retreat. Okay, and attach the energy to the Mewtwo at the back, and then not attack again. So because that I don't really feel that Farfetch is important enough to attach the energy before it dies. So most probably the next turn it won't be using the attack on me. So it attached the energy to the Mewtwo EX without wasting any turns. So now back to me, and now the Pokeball again. So with here I'm confirmed to get a routes. Okay, so with that my routes, Bakilia, Gardevoir is on my head. So it's just that I'm afraid that maybe it will hit me with a red card, then maybe it will be bad. But still, with this situation, basically with the Mythical Slap, it basically helps you everything. So now with the Psychic Spear, he did KO the Farfetch. Okay, so now, good. 1 point for me. Okay, so now the Mewtwo is up. So basically that I still need to charge up my own Mewtwo. And yes, he's going for the future. There they are playing the control decks. So Sabrina itself, so I will need to bring out something. So I bring out my immersive Mewtwo EX, no choice, but good thing is I have my leaf. So the next turn I still can retreat it, bring back my Mewtwo EX. Okay, so back to my turn, so I get another Gardevoir. Okay, so now go with the Kilia. And then use the leaf, bring it back, retreat, up, okay, and then go with extra energy. But still, you will need to know that the next turn Mewtwo will be able to KO me. So the thing is that what I need to put. So yes, the best choice is to put the Mew EX. Why? The next turn I can just directly use the side drive on it, then so with that I taking out the 50, sacrifice my Mewtwo EX, and then the next turn I just bring out my Mew and I win the game. Okay, so basically this is the whole concept, and yes, it evolved into the Pidgeot that I use. So if taking out my Mewtwo EX, gaining 2 points, but the next turn I will be taking out my Mew, attach 1 energy to it, and I able to copy the side drive and I win. Okay, so routes is here. So basically win. So this is the whole concept on how you're using Mew. So Mew most probably won't be on the bench, won't be on the active spot. It will be at the bench waiting for the right opportunity come out to take out your opponent's finisher. So with that, copy, side drive, take out the Mewtwo EX, bam! Okay, and then win, 2 points, game. So basically this is the whole concept on how you use the Mewtwo Mew decks. Okay, it's not very complex, difficult, so you just need to know when to bring out your Mew EX to take out their finisher. Okay, so this is the whole concept, the whole thing. So it's quite easy, quite simple. It's still like the old Mewtwo EX deck, how it functions. And still you add in 1 more finisher Mew at the bench waiting. So basically that's it. This is the whole explanations, quite simple and easy. If you don't like to play all these big brains deck, then this one is simple enough, and some more is tier 1. So hope you guys enjoy, and then hope you guys like this video. Give us a thumbs up and then share this out. Comment if you feel that there is anything that can improve this deck, and that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. So I will be keep on posting up more new decks, strategy and something. So hope you guys will support my small channel. So thank you, arigato, and sayonara. Bye bye.